Looks like we are live. Let's do a little refresher-oo. Oh God. Yes, we are. What's up, Spike? How you doing, buddy? You guys like my shirt? Eh? Eh? I hate people. Wait. There we go. Hell yeah. What up? Want to see what I did before the live? I literally just finished like a minute ago. Just finished. Well, boom. Huh? Little carbon cub action. Got the Cletus. I followed the build video. The manual is actually pretty good. You just scan that code and it takes you right to a YouTube video on how to put it together. Because I know zero about airplanes. Plus, that video, you learn a little bit of the lingo, like ailerons and stuff like that. So, honestly, it was a pretty good build video. Some of it's a little different. It's an older video. Like when you put the vortex generators on, I have no idea what they even do. In his video, they were already attached to the sticky tape. You actually had to put the sticky tape on mine, but like little things like that, not that big a deal. There she is. Pretty sick, dude. It's actually a pretty decent size, too. Yeah. What up, Chris? Yeah, it came Thursday. No, Wednesday. I think it was here Wednesday. I ordered it last Saturday. Yeah, I ordered it Saturday morning before the live. And then it was here Thursday. Bob's RC, what's up, buddy? So I do have a 3S battery coming for it because I don't think I actually have a 3S that'll fit in there. That'll actually be here today. Because that's a 2S. Yeah, I don't think I have a 3S that'll fit. So we order one up. The next step, once I get the power, I got to figure out how to bind it to my NX8 here. I ordered this before the Plus came out, and you can upgrade. You can install a firmware update, and it'll make it to Plus. But I've been messing with the simulator with it. Me and a certain somebody from a friend of the channel he's getting one too, and we're gonna see who can do a loop first. And am I gonna attempt it on my first flight? Probably. So yeah, I got to figure out how to bind this thing. I know there's a preset. You can just set it to Carbon Cub and everything's set, just like how it works on the sim. But I don't know how any of that works. So Chris, yeah, my buddy with the tree service, he said there's a place like 6 miles away that his buddy flies helicopters at. Sergeant J, what's up, buddy? Addicted, what's up, dude? Beard hair. No, I'm off this week now. So my last day of work was yesterday, and then I'm off Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. So I'm off 10 days in a row. Hell yeah. And I get paid my number 40. So because I normally work 4 10-hour shifts and then I'm off Saturday, Sunday, Mondays. So that's why it's weird. You can download preset values. But yeah, I've seen all that. It's just I have to figure all that out. And apparently this has like the carbon cub already installed on it. You just set it up. Good guy I'm probably gonna hit up a lot for help is Gus. Gus knows this stuff pretty well. So again, I've been messing with the simulator and stuff. So we'll see. We'll see how she goes. Your center of gravity. Yeah, I seen that. In the manual, I was scrolling through it, and it said when you put your battery in, how to test your center of gravity. If it's off, move it forward or back. I'll try all that. Much appreciated, Dick. Thank you for that. But yeah, man, dude, this thing's sick. Again, I'm a big Cletus fan, so I was like, you know what, now's the time. I did do a video unboxing and build. I literally finished it a minute before the live started, so everything should be good. Everything's moving as it should, I think. Yeah. But yeah, we'll see how she goes, man. You're a 3D heli guy, really thinking about getting a plane. Yeah, dude, that's the goal eventually is to get into 3D helicopters and drones and stuff. But I figured get my feet wet with a plane and work my way in. You're actually programming and setting up a new Platinum ESC right now for it. Hell yeah, dude. Did you buy some spare parts? It came with a spare prop. I am gonna get some spare parts for it, but we'll see. You know, I gotta beat that certain someone because the goal is to first one to do a loop without crashing, and I'm probably gonna attempt it on my first run just so I have a leg up on them. And it has that noob feature, so I'll start out a new feature, get used to it, and then just put it in a pro mode and try to do it real quick and put it back into a noob mode and see if I can pull it off. If we crash, we crash, but I gotta beat them. Nah, dude, I'm not no natural. You see me on the what's it called? Sim, you'd be like, because like I can noob mode is a little too noob. I'm in intermediate mode, so you have a little more banking and stuff. I'm not too bad, and I'll put it in like normal, like you can fly up that upside down and shit. And I'm like real shaky with it. And then so the goal is to fly, make sure it's a good day for it in noob mode, and then get some elevation, and then flip it into like the flipping mode and stuff. Try to do a flip real quick or a loop, and then put it right back into noob mode and land it because that's the goal. I got to beat this guy, and I got to do it. I think the only way to do it is to do it my first try, first flight, because the other guy's been flying a little bit. He's no expert by any means, but he has some flight time. I don't. So if I could do it my first try, I'm ahead. So he would have to do it his first flight too. Spare parts. I had styrofoam glue. Yeah. Easy peasy. Get started in a nice wide field. Beware high winds. Yeah, that's the whole thing. That's what my buddy has a huge field he said he knows of that I can go in. And then I gotta make sure there's no like I'm trying to look for like very little wind day to do it. Make sure you're at high rates and do it quick. Yeah, that's what the goal is. Like I said, get plenty of elevation because if I start freaking out or whatever, I can flip it into the safe mode or noob mode and it'll level itself out. So that's the goal. I got to do it my first flight though, or I really think the guy who's getting one too. I don't think he said anything yet, but the guy who's getting one too, he has a few flights in. So if I could do it my first time ever flying, I'd be like, screw you. We talk trash. We're buddies, but we can't help but talk trash. But yeah, it's pretty cool. And I like you said, I did an unboxing and putting it together video. Um, it's very noob because, like I said, I know nothing. So I figured it'd be everybody says it's a good starter plane and stuff. So I said, screw it, let me do a video and watch their video on building it because I know nothing. So I'm pretty sure this will be a really solid video for people that want to get into flying because I know nothing. So I'm sure other people are in the same boat as me. So we'll learn together. And again, that build video taught me some things, like what things are called. I don't know any of it, like off the top of my head, but like the ailerons and the vertical and horizontal stabilizers are the rear, which I know it sounds super new, but I didn't know, you know. Oh yeah, I'm filming it, Chris. Yeah. So I have proof to show that other guy. I'm like, But yeah, the battery should be here today, and then we'll hook up the NX8, and I know this is kind of like overkill for a first transmitter, but it was on sale, and I was messing with it with the simulator, so that's why I got it like a year ago. So I was like, you know what? That's why I got the bind and fly and stuff. So nut up or shut up, you know what I mean? But like I said, everybody says it's a good first start plane. So I wonder if I can show my window of if I start my simulator up on my laptop, if I can show me flying on here. I wonder if that's possible. So I can show you guys, like I've been practicing a little bit and I can put it in the pro mode and try to do a flip like I'm trying to plan and show you guys. Guru, what's up, buddy? The out there for flaps, you can take advantage of slow flight and simpler takeoff and landing. Yeah, that's what a few people were saying, but I didn't get those. So any bachelor I've been looking to get? Not really. I have so many things, and I've seen that Trax has put out that new mini what is it, slash or something, or mini what's it called? You know what I'm talking about. But I don't I'm the mini stuff is cool, but I'm getting tired of like everybody's putting out mini stuff. Like they're cool, don't get me wrong, but like I want something like, yeah, mini slash. I want something like something new, like something I don't know. But I got so many bashers, and I was looking at that. What is it? That new Techno monster truck. I want to get that, but I seen the Cletus plane. I was like, oh, I have the NX8. I've had it for like a year. Let me get something to fly, you know, just to mix it up a little bit. That's why I ended up getting a plane. But I'm gonna get that Techno at some point. Perfect plane for new flyers. Yeah, that's what I heard, and that's why I'm filming it. So I was like, everybody says it, and I'm not afraid to make myself look stupid on the video. Like I say weird stuff toward the unboxing. I'm like, I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. Like, you need a modern plane. Currently, mine is years from the '90s. Damn, working. Yeah, dude, there's nothing wrong with that though. Make that money, dude. What about you, Chris? Any bachelors you're looking at? Oh, can somebody explain to me what the Vortex? What are they called? Vortex. I forget what they called it in the video. Vortex, whatever. those plastic things you put on the wings. They have like little V's cut in it. What do those do? I think they call them vortex producers or something. Get a techno. Yeah, dude, I want to. Don't worry. I want to get that monster truck, that kit. Vortex generator. That's what I'm looking for. What do those do? Because he just called what they were in the video and like what way they fit, what way they face to put them on the wing. But it sounds like something from Back to the Future. So I have no idea what they did. But they're on the right way. I just don't know what they. I'm sure it has something to do with the wind or air flow, but I don't know what's the purpose of them. Divert the air. Okay. So I figured, but like divert the air how? Like what's it do? What's in the box? What's up, buddy? How you doing? We're just talking about my plane and bashers we want to get that techno. I gotta charge up my earbuds real quick. And I'm off for 10 days. I started vacation yesterday after work. My buddy Chris is coming down Thursday, actually. I gotta pick him up at the airport. I gotta do some things around the house too. I gotta get like a dump truck of rock. I gotta put up another gutter. I gotta move some dirt around. I have to cut a huge pile of old trees I have near the house and burn all that. So, but I don't mind doing that stuff. As weird as it is to say I'm doing that on vacation, I like doing that stuff. Yeah, dude, I'm doing well, man. This plane is cool. I was excited to put it together. The only kind of plane I ever had. This is gonna sound old, but you remember they used to be on a string, and you'd stand in the middle, and then you hit a button, and it would turn the prop on the plane, and then you would spin around in a circle with it, and you can adjust it going up and down with your hand, and it was attached with a tether. Anybody have those? You know what I'm talking about? You literally stand in the middle and you kind of spin around with it, and then you can adjust it up and down. You had one? Yeah, see? Wanted to bash a little bit, a little too lazy. Yeah, dude, I understand that. You had those as well? Yeah, that's what I thought. It's the only kind of plane I had. But yeah, it was like on a tether and you'd spin around. And then like as you're spinning, you can like as you adjust your hand, you can make it go up or down and stuff. Talk about an upgrade, huh? Howcher, what's up, buddy? Yours was a Cessna. Mine was a yellow. It might have been a Cessna. It was a yellow plane, and I just, yeah, it kind of just hit me when I was a kid. I had one. So I know a few of you guys fly. Anybody else does, or like interested in getting into it? Again, I did film the unboxing and build, so like I said, it says it's a new plane, so let's try it. Where's my phone? I'm gonna track my battery and see if it's out for delivery yet. Let's see, where my battery at? I guess it would be here. Chip. Of course, the link don't want to do it. I gotta copy it. Won't let me copy it. What the hell, man? I like how I click on the link, it just opens up FedEx and it does it. There it is. Today. It's out for delivery between 12:20 and 2:20. Hell yeah. And I have my badass FedEx delivery guy delivering it. He's so good. Like if it's raining and I have something coming, he'll go on my back porch and put it in the screened-in porch so it doesn't get wet. Or if the dog's out, he'll put it in like a garbage bag and stuff. The one time he's carrying like a 50-pound box to the garage because he seen me. I was like, dude, you don't have to. He said, no, it's no problem. Super cool dude. He's such a good delivery guy. Yeah, 145 years ago, the Spitfire would be too scared to crash a plane. It's a pain. I'm gonna doing those flight missions. Yeah, in GTA. No, I get it, dude. We'll see. I'm sure I'll crash it, but just FYI, power transmitter on. Make sure you have a zero trim for everything. Then power up plane and make sure all flight control surfaces are true and zero trim. If not, adjust the flight control linkages. Gotcha. I tried to drone and took off into my woods and never saw it again. Yeah. Do not add trim for that. Yeah, we'll figure it out. Like I said, once the battery's here, I'll figure out how to bind it, get the right preset, and go from there. And when I put the battery in, I'll do the check the center of balance or whatever it's called for like they show you in the manual. Yeah, yeah. What plane are you getting? I know the RTF of this is still in stock. The bind and fly that I got isn't. But yeah. So we'll see how she goes. I should get it out this weekend. I just gotta meet up with my buddy to show me where that field is and then see how she does. The RTX Cletus, yeah, dude. That comes with the trainer version of Real Flight too for your PC. And you can fly it on your PC before you take it out. The RTF one comes with that. The RTF one is a pretty good deal, honestly. Yeah, it is. Because it comes with the transmitter and everything. All you need is your own battery. And then it comes with the trainer edition, not the full edition of Real Flight. And yeah, it's honestly a really solid thing. Flying live, yeah, no. I filmed an unboxing and build. We'll film the first flight and the first attempt at a loop because I had to beat a certain somebody to a loop. And probably crash it. Yeah, I have it on my PC. Battery should be here today, and we should be good. And then figure out again how to bind my NX8 to it. It's how I'm gonna fly it, guys. Just like this. Wait. Just like that. I'm a pro, dude. Nice to clear playing good morning. Yeah, Sleek Hoppers. I'll show you guys a better look. I literally got it done a minute before the live went up live. So underside. The cool thing is too, the stars on the wings are stickers, but the stripes and stuff are painted on, and so is the side, like these stars and this backing here. Right? Yeah, here is all painted. The only sticker on the fuselage is this line here. Yeah, this line here. That's a sticker. The rest is all painted on. It's pretty cool. And then the tail number is a sticker. I didn't realize it was actually painted, which is kind of cool. But yeah, pretty sick. We're gonna, yeah. Should be pretty cool, man. Well, this way. Yeah, it does. It does look pretty good. This weekend, guy. I got the battery coming today. Then I have to figure out how to bind it and make sure everything's good. Check my center of gravity, and then meet up with my buddy from around the corner. He's going to show me where that field is. It's only like 5 miles, 6 miles away, and give it hell. Plus 420 ready for takeoff here. Yeah. And again, I filmed the unboxing and build because I was like, you know what? Like they say it's a new plane, it's good for new flyers, and you really can't get much newer than me. I had no idea. So gonna be pretty cool, man. Yeah, I'm sure I will for like 3 seconds and then I'll crash it, but it's all good. The noob mode though is really like really hard to crash. So and attempting a loop on my first flight, is that gonna crash it? Probably. But I have to beat that person to a loop. That's cool though. Fly it in like intermediate mode and then get some elevation, flip it into like full range mode, attempt the loop, and toss it right back into noob mode, and then land it, and then I win. Yeah, we'll say, yeah, that's what everybody says. I've seen them like I've seen Cletus and his guys flying it, and he like nose dove it, hit the safe button, and went whoop, and like leveled right out. Me, tend to panic. I'm like, yeah, and then I forget, and then flames. Yeah, for some people, you should see me trying to do them in the sim. I wonder if I can fire up the sim while I'm live. Let me see. I might be able to share my screen. Where is the? Yeah, I heard landing is like the toughest thing. Uh, all these authenticators, man. I have like 8 authenticators for work too. It's insane. Sorry, I'm trying to. There we go. Loading data. Let's see. I'm curious to see if I can share the window with my laptop runs it no problem because real flight's actually super easy to run. The only thing is if you don't have a Windows PC, you can't use it. You have to. Yeah, it only runs on Windows. It's updating right now. 2 minutes. What? Go up, download. Oh, let me try uninstall it. Just reinstall. Really? I've never seen anything do this on Steam before. It's saying corrupt download, and I just uninstalled it. I'm trying to reinstall it, and it won't let me. That's super weird. I've never seen that before. Yeah, it won't let me do it. That's so weird. I'll mess with it later. I want to do it while I'm live. That sucks. Huh. That's super weird. I've never seen that happen before. You can crash land every time because you're an expert. Hell yeah. Yeah, dude, I'm not too worried about it. I'll figure it out. It just looks badass, dude. Like you said. And then like when it's like the crappy time of the year and stuff, you can't fly. We'll hang it from the ceiling in like a weird like this. It'll look good up there. If it's not in pieces. Stop working so much and post videos. You're at work right now. Hey, dude, make that money, dude. But yeah, I literally filmed the build like and finished like 1 minute before I go live. And I say build, you just put it together. But I highly recommend if you're a noob like me, scan that QR and watch the video. It's real helpful. And again, there's pictures and stuff on how to put it together in the manual. But the video was actually super helpful. Turn your limitless into an off-road machine, creating parts. Dude, that's sick. Hey, or I'll stop making bank so you can go back to EBT live. Yeah, for real. At least you're using more now. Yeah. Yeah, those off-road speed cars are insane. Those look cool as hell. Gus made a really badass one. But yeah, I'm on vacation for 10 days. My buddy's coming down Thursday. It's gonna be a good day. What's up, Scott? How you doing, buddy? If you guys are just joining the stream just out of nowhere, feel free to smash that like and subscribe because we do these pretty much every Saturday. Every once in a while we miss one if I'm busy, but we're pretty consistent with the lives. I'm gonna learn how to fly. We got bashers, all kinds of stuff. So mini bike build I did. Video on that should be soon. So yeah, if you looked at my my not analytics, my thing, whatever it's called, it's like 2 cents, 3 cents here and there. I don't do it for that, man. I just do it because I enjoy it. I have fun. I like talking to you guys. Hit it twice. Yeah. Always great shout to last day. Yeah, dude. I need to go get a dump truck worth of rock I need to put up a gutter. I have a huge pile of wood, like old trees I have to chainsaw up and burn. I gotta lay out all that rock I have coming. I gotta hang that gutter, cut all that wood. I need to move a bunch of dirt around for washout, clean up around the shop. I know it's weird. I do that on my vacation, but that's the stuff I enjoy doing. As weird as that sounds, I like having to rake out rock and throw rock here, use the chainsaw. I like doing that stuff. So it's my kind of vacation. I'm not a go to the beach and hang out kind of guy. Erling guy hang out with Chef on this lovely Saturday. Hell yeah, dude. I know it's crazy. Those big time YouTube guys come visit the peasant like me. Heading over to Diamond Dust. Hell yeah, dude. It's called being a homeowner. Eh, I like doing it. Like my buddy Brian, he was in a few of my videos. Like we used to like have to cut stuff up at his house and move stuff too. And I don't know. I just like doing it. I don't like doing it for a job because I did that kind of stuff for a job. But like doing it for like a friend or myself, I like doing it. It's weird. Got to cut my grass too. I put new mower blades on my mower. I was just gonna sharpen the ones that were on there, but dude, they were destroyed. The amount of 4x4s and stuff I hit with them, they were ready to retire. I'm glad you support the peasants. Might do some weed whacking today and then cut the grass tomorrow morning. Change the oil in the side by side. I got to do the diff oil and yeah, I want to do the front one. I did the rear one recently. I'm the new live king. Getting there. Like I said, I want to like there's some tweaking I want to do in my live setup, but having the spare cameras and all that is nice. We're getting there. Look at her wobbling. She just wants to take off, man. Those vortex generators are creating a lot of vortex. Still not 100% sure what they do. But wait, where's my so that's the vertical and horizontal stabilizer. I learned some things. Wing. Those strips on the front are the vortex generators. Landing gear, where the tires are. Obviously your prop, and then your fuselage. That video taught me some things. I knew what a fuselage was and your landing gear, but vertical and horizontal stabilizer. The cool thing with the plane, there's no diff work. Even if I crash it and just have to rebuild the whole thing, I don't like doing diffs. Even though I do diffs, they're not hard. There's no diffs. I'm excited to see my buddy Chris. He has some frequent flyer models to use, so he came down. He'll be here on Thursday. He'll probably film a few videos with me and stuff. Yeah, I'm graduated. And again, I know it's super noob stuff, but that's what I am, man. I don't know. And again, I'm not afraid. That's why I figured I really kind of excited about the videos I want to do on this because everybody says it's a good starter plane, and I don't see a lot of new people do videos on I know nothing and this and that. So I figured, what the hell, I know absolutely nothing, and we're gonna see how good this really is. Your home learned. I'm curious to see if this will make me want something different. You know what I mean? As I get more and more used to it. I know they sell floats. You can like, there's a lake near me. You can land on water and stuff, but that's down the road. Let's one step at a time. You know what I mean? Earl, do you fly or have you flown? I know Earl's the king of speed cars. Yeah, Scott. I always wanted a plane. I'm a big fan of Cletus, so I said, "What the hell? Why not?" And again, I know I said this before about I had the NX8 for about a year now, or probably over. And I was like, you know what? Let me get the button to fly and shut up, or yeah, shit or get off the pot. Really, it's about time. You can crash into it. Yeah, I seen that video. I have that's the cleanest plane I have. Yeah, I seen that video last night when they were trying to like fly in between the building and the overhang, and the one dude was like, "Pow!" and hit the wall. Yeah, flown, but not for 20 plus years now. Gotcha. I think we all want to see Guy try to fly a plane. He's big time now. So what's a plane? It's probably pocket change to him. UDR laser not Kagama, that word Baja Ray too, and another something that's still in the box. Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. Just get a plane too, guy. It's like a drop in the bucket to you. That don't mean nothing. These are like a fidget spinner too. All the buttons and stuff you can flip around. This kind of makes me want to get a tank. RC guy's an expert. He fly all the time. I bet. See, I've flown planes and you never watch the videos. No, I've seen a few. But what's another plane, dude? Guys playing one lift. Yeah, I was kind of curious to see if this will hold the GoPro. But I think you have to figure out the balance of it. If I had one of those really small cameras, I'd throw it on there. But steps, I gotta figure out how to fly first. Yeah, tank can't fly 300 feet from the sky. Yeah, I know. The only downside is something I gotta pay attention to is flight time. It's like 5 to 8 minutes, and then you're done per pack. I only order one battery, of course, but I gotta get more. Look, anybody watches Usher Guy Garage's videos. I'll need to look to hook up with a discount somewhere to get me one of those Cletus planes. Well, you're big time enough. Reach out to Cletus, but look, I'm a big, super important YouTube guy. Help me out. But look, I'm Mr. Popular. You want to sell 3 more of these? You send me one for free. But yeah, the goal is to eventually get like a helicopter and a drone. I would really like a race drone. And I know flying a plane and drones and helicopters are completely different, but step in the right direction. At least I'm off the ground. This for broke people, new code out now. Fly broke, all one word. When I move out of the city, I would consider a plane or a drone. Yeah, exactly. I have to buy all four because they all crashing. Yeah, I'll get a couple of spare parts. I'm sure I'll be ordering spare parts after their first flight, but or not. You never know. You know, I really wish I can figure out what's happening with my Steam downloads. It's saying it corrupts when it tries to download. It might be because I'm live, and it might be just freaking out, like it's a security risk or something. So when I end the live, I have to try to update it on my laptop. I have it on my big PC, but I normally come out here and use the big screen and practice. So I don't know why it's throwing up an error. I got to nerd out and do some looking and see why it's doing that. I live a few minutes from Cleat. You want me to drop a note in his mailbox? Maybe I'll send a plane. There you go. I went to Armageddon at the racetrack. That was pretty cool. Buy four and hook them to one controller. Yeah, dude. Horizon spyware. So the ailerons work the things on the wings, correct? I'm pretty sure. Because there's a right aileron and a left aileron. Those are on the wings. They got plugged into the fuselage. I brought a water out and I can't freaking find it. I found it. Like my shirt, guys? It says, I hate people. And it's Bigfoot flipping the bird. Spike, thanks for that, buddy. You didn't have to do that. I'm glad my little gift thing is showing up. Thanks for that, buddy. You didn't have to do that, man. That'll go to plane parts. Yeah, that's what I figured. Much appreciated, buddy. Oh man, I don't drink coffee. I hate coffee. Look. And I've had all the ones you can think of, even that super expensive stuff that like is ridiculously expensive. It comes through, I think it's like pooped out by some animal and they clean it. And like, I've even tried that. I'm not a fan of coffee. I can respect the flavors of good coffee and I know the difference between good and bad. It's just, I hate coffee. No, dude, they're plain parts, guy. Plain parts. Lord knows I'm going to need them. I'm excited. The battery should be here in a few hours. I got to do some organizing in the shop. I've just been throwing stuff wherever the hell I want. I'm charging up my GoPro batteries, getting back into the groove of it. Because when I went to film today, I had to use like 3 different batteries. They were all at 30%. So as it got low, I was swapping them out. Poop coffee? Sounds a bit nutty. No, if you look it up, I forget what it's called, but it gets like, apparently it gets like processed through, I think it's elephants. It might be elephants. And then they like clean the beans and then make coffee out of it. It's like stupid expensive. Yeah, I love wearing this in public is fantastic too. Because you can tell people want to say something, but they don't. I hate people. I also have a shirt that says F you, you F and F. And I wear that in public and it's not blurred out. Oh, big time. That's RC. Yeah, elephant poop. That's what I thought. I know it sounds weird. Look it up though. It's stupid expensive. And no, I didn't buy it. Was at a restaurant I used to work at. Mets, when you come to visit me, dude, I'm off for 10 days. I don't go back to work until September 2nd. Don't say the name in public. And your MTXL still here, Mets. You have a hoodie that says drink whiskey. A bad word now. But yeah, I think a helicopter or a drone at some point would be cool, especially like a mid-size helicopter would be good. I can fly right here in my field, and then like a drone, I can get like hula hoops and different size ones, and kind of make like a thing you have to go through. And again, I'm way ahead of myself. I don't even know how to fly a plane, but you send it on Messenger. I have a trouble typing. Yeah, it's too early to crack one already, or is it? I have it in 3 weeks now, almost a month, I think. Just haven't felt like it. When my buddy Chris is here, we'll toss a few back. Chug whiskey and pale Saint. That's awesome. That's an awesome shirt, Max. But yeah, dude, I'm pumped. It's gonna be cool. I got to get rid of a couple things. I'm like becoming a hoarder. I know it's sad to say, but like I can't run everything all the time. I would hate to do it, but again, I have a feeling this MTXL is going to go to Mets. I'm thinking about getting rid of the dirt bike I have. I can't just keep piling stuff up. Got to come to terms with certain things. Having nerve issues with your left hand, I'll do that blows. Have some whiskey. I've seen too when they power this up, it goes through like a check itself. It like checks everything, and then you can use the controller. Again, I don't have the battery yet. It'll be here today. We'll figure it out. Hell yeah, you love it. Yeah, dude, that's a sick shirt. You got pretty solid live this Saturday, man. I appreciate you guys showing up. We're winding down. We got about 5 minutes or so. If you just joined in, we were talking about the Cletus plane I just put together. I know zero about airplanes, so but it's cool. Something to refresh it up, something refreshing, something new, something else to break. My first true RC that's not ground based. I do have like a what's it called, DJI Spark drone, but that's like flies itself basically. You just let go and it'll hover and stuff. But that's for more pictures and videos. Oh no way! I don't know what we were talking about, Mets. I'm sorry. Man, it thing's cool looking now. This is what's going to happen. So you're like, yeah. And I'm going to try to do a loop, and then I'm going to hit the wrong lever. And it's going to go like this, and then nosedive, and then I'm going to panic and miss the safe, and it's going to go right into the ground. So admire it while you can. And again, a lot of this is painted. The only thing that's a sticker is the what is it? The stars on the wings are stickers. The rest is all paint. And then the one sticker on the side here, that's a sticker, but the rest is painted. And then the number is a sticker. I was surprised a lot of it's actually painted. And I still think they should have the pilot inside. They should have made it look like he had a baseball cap on, like Cletus wears all the time. Other than that, it's pretty cool, man. Sounds like you have it all planned out. Yeah, dude, getting there. I should probably make sure that doesn't fall off. It's rocking pretty good. It's those vortex generators generating all the vortex. Still not 100% on those. Take plenty of pictures before first flight. Yeah, for real. But we'll get it. We'll get it. And then when we crash it, we'll fix it and we'll try again. But again, a lot of the safe features and stuff are like huge. The only time it's going to get sketched is because I really want to attempt the loop on my first try. Get the elevation, put it into like full bore mode, do a loop, and then put it right back to the safe mode or like easy flying mode. Because I have to beat a certain somebody to a loop. I'm taking it way more serious than him. Good price on that plane too. Yeah, the ready to fly the RTF version comes with everything but a lipo, and it comes with a real flight trainer edition, so you can practice on your PC. And again, if you don't have a Windows PC, you can't run it on a Mac because Macs are poop. You got to run it on a Windows. Macs aren't poop; they're good for editing, but other than that, they're poop. Lotus, what's up, buddy? Just talking about the plane and bashers and all that stuff. Again, I want to get that what the hell? I want to get that son of a it's that kit. It's the monster truck kit. Burnsy runs all their kits. Techno. The new Techno monster truck kit. But once I seen the Cletus plane, I was like, oh, let me mix it up a little. But yeah, Tecmo. It will be or Techno, but that'll be the next kit for sure. But I gotta make up some room, man. Again, I can't just keep piling stuff here. I want to get rid of this MTXL as much as I want to, but it eats up a lot of room. So hopefully that goes to Mets. I want to this dirt bike was a lot of fun, but I don't run it very much. I got to get rid of that. Open up some room before I start piling on some more stuff. What ESC does the plane come with? I have no idea, but I can tell you. Let's see here. Horizon Habe. And then we'll go to Cletus. That's not how you spell Cletus. And let's see here. It comes with why is it not telling me? Overview, maybe? Man, the Horizon site is not very good. It's going to support replacement parts. Should be listed there. Flight control, Carbon Cub S+2, 30 amp telemetry capable ESC. The Apprentice STS is the ESC. Yeah, the 30 amp telemetry capable ESC Apprentice STS. It comes with part number EFLA 1030FB. Spectrum. Yeah. See, some people knew. People don't talk to me all day until I fire up a live. Where we at? Oh man, we're over an hour. What's the question mark for CSL before we end it? I don't want to end it unless if you have a question, bud. Mets, I appreciate that. Yeah, we had a pretty solid live today. Last week was a little slower. They're like this, but again, I don't do it for the views. I do it because I like to talk to you guys. Every once in a while, we get new people in here. Again, 2 weeks ago, we had a guy come in. He had a XRT, and he was having issues with the front end, and we gave him some things to check, and then he didn't come back. I'm curious to see how he made out, honestly. Maybe he'll be back. Maybe he's a one-time visit. Electronics, while all this won't go deep, 6S is the quarter mile. It does support a powerful brushless motor with a 30 amp ESC that includes a spindle. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, me neither. You were in bed hungover last week. Self-inflicted pain, dude. I don't feel sorry for you. I've been there though. I know how you feel, but you can't blame anybody but yourself. But let me end it like we always do. Again, I appreciate the hell out of you guys showing up to these. Again, tomorrow should be the video of me unboxing that and building it. Because again, lives on Saturday, videos on Sundays. And then another video will be me trying to attempt to fly it. I might have a little funny thing about running it for the first time. I don't know if I want to do it. Addicted, I appreciate that. I've been having to work Saturdays. Yeah, it sucks, man. CSI, I appreciate that. You too, buddy. We're going to end it how we always do. Wherever you are in the world, have a good morning, afternoon, or night. I just figured out that that's kind of like the Truman Show. It's something I started doing a while back, and then I seen a clip on the Truman Show. I was like, oh, wow, that's actually pretty close to what I say when I end my lives. So, again, have a good morning, afternoon, or night. And catch you guys next week. Look for the video tomorrow. We got a badass plane. We'll see how long it stays a plane and not parts. You guys have a good day. I'll catch you guys soon.